A question we got from one viewer is, what would you do if you had $500,000 and wanted guaranteed income? Well, that's a little bit of a loaded question, because do you have $500,000 total and you want to dedicate a portion of that to guaranteed income? Do you have a standalone dedicated, part of your portfolio, $500,000 that you can dedicate to guaranteed income? Because that's going to drastically change the story. But in either case, I mean, what you would want to do ideally is hopefully, we could set up some sort of guaranteed income stream, and that is going to be sort of your war chest. It's going to be your guaranteed income stream. Preferably that you can't outlive, and it's going to be there in up markets, and it's going to be there in down markets. And then you have another bucket of money, and that's the money that we put in the market. So let's say it's just $500,000 total. Well, if we took 40% of that, somewhere around there, and it's always going to depend on what someone needs to at least cover their daily sort of necessities and bills and things like that, non-discretionary expenses. But if we take that and we put it into an annuity, now we're getting guaranteed income off of that. And that's kind of our fortress of solitude. That's our safety. Then you take the remaining money and you put that in the market. So then if the market goes down, because the market can and will go down, there are no contractual guarantees there. Well, now we don't have to be a forced seller in a down market. We don't have to sell in COVID. We don't have to sell in 2022. We can effectively ride that storm out because we're getting enough income. We're able to put food on the table. And a lot of times, not only is that going to give us a greater peace of mind, but we've also seen that people who kind of are able to ride those storms, are able to not sell, they're rewarded in the long run. The market has gone down historically, and then later, a few years later, we might be at all-time high. And if you had to sell in order to, create a paycheck for yourself, that's money that you effectively lost. Maybe because you had to sell. So yeah, if you had $500,000 and wanted guaranteed income, that's a small snippet in how I do it. You take a portion and you put that towards income and what you need, and then you're able to take the rest, put that money in the market, outpace inflation, and get some long-term growth and appreciation. So that's kind of the way that we would do it over here.